During the drafting process of our final ideas, we found that a lot more audience feedback was being gained. We needed to try and create an individual product that had never been seen before, so the audience feedback was a necessity. Using SurveyMonkey was an easy enough solution for this. Also, gaining feedback from our teachers and peers also really helped. This meant we were also able to get along with the changes quicker, as we wouldn't have to wait for people to answer our survey. After nearly every new draft we made, we gained feedback as we felt that this was the best way to go about it. When we gained feedback on our music video and ancillary tasks from our teacher, we found that we had received quite low marks. But what he did say was that we could create a lot better products with just a few adjustments. This gave us more confidence and motivated us to create those little adjustments that he said to do. The changes we made weren't too hard to do either. They included things like changing typeface and changing colours here or there, even just changing the size of some things. This influenced our final products quite a lot, as we hadn't made those changes. If we hadn't made those changes in the first place, our full potential wouldn't have been reached and we wouldn't have received a very good mark. So we're grateful that we got those pointers right at the beginning. When our final submission of all our products was handed in, we found that there were a lot of strengths in our products, but there were also some improvements that we could have made. The main strengths included lots of good angle shots when we were in London and using the studio. We utilised our time well when we were in London, so this is how we managed to achieve this. The actors were also really great to work with. They didn't muck around, they took everything really seriously, and we were grateful for that. The only weakness I feel that we had in our video was that some of the shots were a bit shaky, and I feel that the green screen shots could have had different backgrounds to them, but otherwise I think that the music video went really well. The strengths on our website included things such as original ideas for the colour scheme. We also created those social media links that the artist would be interested in, so we hopefully created a fan base for her. One of the things that we could have improved on was using a completely different template to what we actually used. We noticed halfway through creating this website that a lot of our peers had either used the same template as us or had used one that's really similar, so to improve it we could have used a completely different one. The digipack was really interesting to make. It consisted a lot of feedback from the audience, because we wanted to make it look as realistic as we could. We managed to keep the continuity of the urban style graffitied look throughout the whole of the case, which caught the attention of the viewers. But the improvement I would have liked to make personally was if when we were in London I could have taken a panoramic shot of the graffiti, but at the time we weren't thinking of having the panoramic shot of graffiti on the inside of the case, so it didn't really spring to mind, but if we could do it again I would improve that. Overall, we found that as a group, audience feedback was one of the most important things to gain when creating this project. If we hadn't have gained this feedback, our products wouldn't look anything like they would look now, as well as probably not even following the correct conventions of our genre. The flow of the continuity wouldn't be as strong, so therefore this feedback has made a huge impact on our work, but it was for the better.